Good morning. I'm Sandra Levey, and I am the editor of this book, Introduction to Language Development. It's the second edition. This book was designed to make learning easier for students, especially for more complex concepts of language development. The book does this by having multiple boxes. Whenever there's an area that we considered more difficult, certain syntax, elements of syntax, we would put a box in. And this is throughout the book, so that students will read, and then there's further explanation, breaking things down with examples within the box, rather than having a continuous narrative, which makes learning more difficult. In this way, students can pause, read a little bit more, understand a little bit more. And this is throughout the book, and there are multiple tables with examples under each concept. The whole goal of the book, having been a professor for many, many years, I understand learning and the learning process and how important it is to have examples, and examples that are simple, direct. The other thing about the second edition of the book is we have a section on hearing. Now you may say, hearing in language development? Well, a hearing loss is sometimes difficult to detect, but there are certain impacts on learning in the classroom. So typical hearing is described, typical hearing abilities are described, and also how to identify a hearing problem and how do you work with a child in a classroom who has a hearing loss. The interesting thing about this is that things are broken down in programs. Here's a course on linguistics. Here's a course on hearing, audiology. But what this book does is combine linguistics in a simplified way, in introducing linguistic concepts, and hearing in a simple way of integrating hearing into language. And this book is basically, it differs from other books in that many books have narrative that goes on and on. This book breaks up the learning process so that students can grasp more quickly and more easily the concepts involved in language development.